And we are back. Hello, hello. Hi, Nono. How are you?
I'm good. I was missing these podcasts. This
Right?
short break was too long.
True, true. But we are back. This is what matters. So, I'm Fernanda Nis, and I have here with me Nuno Crames. We are both co founders and teachers at the Rose Meditation School. We are a platform with classes. We have mindfulness, breath work, meditation, a lot of very interesting classes. And we are here every week to talk about subjects that matter, subjects different, and our thoughts, to bring our thoughts to share with those who want to hear from us. So, and
Mhm.
today, no, the subject is AI, artificial intelligence. It's a very trendy subject, and we want to talk today about the impact of AI in our daily lives, if it's going to steal our works or not. Are they good? Are they bad? How can I not be impacted by that? And so on. So, if you want to start, the microphone is yours.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. I think that everything that it's new, there is a resistance and also time to adapt. And instead of just saying it is good or is it bad, probably when YouTube showed up, it was good for one thing and bad for others. Uh, and so it is hard to label immediately
Mhm.
the tool as something good or something bad. But is it something useful or useless?
Mhm.
I would start that way. And it depends on your mindset and on your critical view to understand if you can use AI as a useful tool or as a useless tool. Okay, and I think that will be a good starting point.
Mhm.
How can we use AI just in the useful way
Mhm. Mhm.
to help us out in a few things? Okay, we know that like we are doing this podcast on a laptop. Years ago, it should be on a camera. We should be on the same place, all analog, and we are just adapting to this new reality. And
Mhm.
so we are using the evolution of technology to help us out to build this podcast. Otherwise,
Right.
we need to be in the same room and a lot of two cameras, double the investment, microphones, and all of that. And now
A
we are
lot of
able to do it.
flyers around.
Yeah, very polluted environment with cables and adapters, connectors, everything plugged.
Yeah.
And now things are just easier and faster in a way. It's very convenient for us to do this podcast using technology as it is. And we are not very high tech people. We are just opening the laptop and we are talking through the laptop.
Yeah.
So it is helping us to bring our message, to bring our knowledge to more people. So we are using in a useful way technology. Yeah, okay. I know that AI is a step further what technology is because it learns with something. It learns with the past. Uh, and so that's why critical thinking is also important on the way that you use AI.
Mhm.
I want to be able to generate an image and then look at the hand in their six fingers and publish that image. Okay. But there are people publishing uh, images with people with six fingers.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, but we are not. We have a critical view. We look and we see what AI can give to us, and then okay, in a critical way, is it good? Is it bad? Is there any mistake? Is not any mistake? I'm going to give you a good example. I was regenerating a few images, and I was giving on the prompt saying, I really like this image, but I would like to have a different model, blah, 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 blah. A couple of inputs to generate a new version of that photo that I really liked. And then I said that the light, it is Barcelona. And Barcelona has a specific light. There's a color in Barcelona very specific for photography. And though the AI would put Sagrada Familia close to the sea, 2 blocks away.
Oh my goodness. Oh no, bummer. And if you are not someone with a critical thinking, you would say, okay, it seems to be good.
Hmm. And
It's
you
good
would
enough.
publish a photo, really nice. The version was really nice, like the changes that he made, like really interesting. But then on the background, huge error, putting Sagrada Familia 2 blocks away from the shoreline.
Yeah.
So you need to stop that. You need to be wise. You need to look, and you need to be critical to accept or not what AI is giving to you. Yeah, okay. Let's now give a step back. I think the first AIs that we use was GPS, Google Maps, Waze, Maps.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know that traffic changes all the time. A one-way street can change through night in the other direction.
Yeah.
And so I'm driving and it says turn left, and I see a sign that I cannot turn left. What will I do? I won't turn
Not
left.
turn left.
I have critical thinking. I have my brain here helping me out, saying, oh, my GPS is not updated. Let's move along. He will reroute, he will think, he will find another way to reach my destination. So if I do that while driving, why cannot I do when AI help me to make a summary? Okay. Oh, I have this interesting thing. I would like to make a short version. And then it misses the point. I need to read. I need to dedicate time for a few things. And just to giving examples, real examples of how make AI useful for you in a
Yes.
good way. Okay.
Agree.
You want to add something?
Yeah, the example that I gave previously with Larissa, it's the calculator machine.
Hmm.
Like, oh, I'm just imagining people criticizing when it was created. Oh, now people won't be able to do calculations in their heads anymore because now we have a machine. And then I don't know if you remember, but there were those tiny ones that we used to carry in our purses in order to make things
Yeah,
easier.
yeah, yeah.
I never use them, you know that. I do my numbers inside my head
Hmm.
because I will train my brain. So, the point is, my opinion, it is a tool. And as any tool, it can be useful or it can be more than useless. It can be dangerous.
Yes.
Same thing as cars. When cars were created, oh, now people are gonna die hit by cars because they are too fast. It does happen. I'm not saying it does not happen, but there are a lot of things, good things that happened. So it's not about the cars, it's about that person that is using it and the ability to think and to criticize how we are going to use this tool. And my opinion, AI is the same thing. And if you are able to use it to make your life and other people's lives easier, it's an amazing tool because it's not a question anymore if I'm going to use it or not.
Hmm.
If no, no, we are already, everyone is influenced by that. Even though you say, okay, I'm not going to use it, but you need to be able to see an image as this one that you just shared with us and say, okay, this is AI. I shouldn't believe in it.
Yeah.
Or a music, or even a text. Today, we see a text and we say, okay, this was created by AI. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
want that. I don't want to consume this kind of book, for example,
Mm-hmm.
because it's not a creative thing. It's something that was just reorganized in a way
Mm-hmm.
because
Enforced in a style.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah, and I think one of uh, as AI learns with the success of their AI. So if I make like say a summary, like a
Hmm.
reduced version, a two paragraph of a 2 page document, and if I accept right away, AI will understand that he's doing a good job.
Hmm.
Every time you criticize, you you are helping AI to be better as well. So you're helping yourself as well. Like in a chain of actions, it is really important to say, I don't agree. You're missing the point. The subject has 6 fingers, or Sagrada
Hmm.
Familia is not close to the shoreline, or and so on. Okay.
Okay.
Um, we can also help AI to be better, but probably we are a very small percentage of people not accepting the first answer.
Hmm. Hmm. True. True.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's one very interesting thing to do it. Okay. So that way we are also helping us in a way. And of course, that style, the M dash, that long dash, it's like straightforward a AI text.
Yeah.
Uh, it's not X, it's Y.
Hmm. Hmm.
Structure
Hmm.
of sentences, they are very look alike. Um, and yeah, it's
A lot of things, a lot of different things. So
Mhm.
it
Yeah.
is important to criticize everything. It's really important to, excuse me, to understand that it's a tool. And as a tool, you need to use when you need to use.
Hmm.
But of course, there's going to be people that is going to be addicted to it. But what we can do is to keep this critical thinking. I need to have a life beyond that. AI
Hmm.
is not my friend. AI is not my psychologist. AI doesn't have the answer for everything. So I need to use it, but not be a slave of the AI. So
Hmm.
if we're going to discuss something, it is really important to give your opinion, to listen other people's opinion, to reach a point and not just put everything on AI and lose the ability to think, to criticize, to summarize, or to develop, or to go deeper. Because if every time you get a text to read, you just send to AI and say, resume, like make it shorter for me, you're gonna lose the ability to keep your focus to read a book. So
Hmm.
as a car, if you're gonna use your car to go to this store that's 5 minutes away from your place, you're going to be slave of your car. So
Hmm.
okay, these days I had to make some copies, and I said, let's go to get those copies, and it was like ten minutes away, and we
Yeah.
were walking. Or I'm going to do my calculations. I'm going to do my calculations here. It's important to keep this kind of thing, the critical thinking, and to have those uh, hobbies outside the screen. You want to talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, yeah. Uh, as you know, I love technology, but I also love the analog stuff, and
Hmm.
uh, we like to play a board game every time, whenever we can, like 3 times a week at least. We sit on the table, and instead of having the laptop or the cell phone on our hands, we have a board game. that help us to decide things. It is a manual thing to do. Recently, we built a 3D puzzle, and it was very complex. It was like glued, painted, a lot of
Wires,
pieces. Yeah,
lights.
yeah, really complex. I like to do puzzles. You like to do puzzles. I love Lego. I have a new one to to assemble. It's gonna take a while, but it's the Yellow Submarine by the Beatles, and it's I just love that. Even in music, uh, I cannot understand with my band how can people replace the behavior as a group writing a new song and using an AI instead.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
doesn't
we
make
like to test things. Let's do this way, and then it gives a hint, and we are processing here, trying to find something that doesn't exist, creating something new, uh, and it's part of a dialogue. It's part of a connection between four guys.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, that cannot be replaced with AI.
No.
Okay,
And
other
we
things
were
can, but that can't. Okay.
and we were in an event these days, and it was like 6 days, and it was up in the mountains and no internet there. And you could see everyone interacting, everyone happy. It seemed that days took longer because no one had cell phones.
Hmm.
There were just this point that you could reach some internet, but usually you were like 8, 10, 12 hours without internet. And to be honest, I felt so free.
Yeah.
Natalia, my niece, was with us, and one of the days she said, "Oh, but they could have internet in here." And I said, "No, leave it this way. It's amazing that you don't have internet. I'm not worried if someone is going to call me with a question or a problem because it's not gonna reach my phone because I don't have internet. I
Hmm.
only will have internet 10 minutes after I left the premises. It was amazing because it was this completely analogic, present, slow living event. And I think it was amazing because you had to talk, you had to see, you had to be present. And it was just amazing. My point of view, it was gold.
Yeah, but at the same time, it was cashless. People were, you see, we could use technology at the same time. People
Yeah.
would have their bracelets, and they will make top up the amount that they want, and then they could have their drinks, their food with a just the bracelet,
Hmm.
which is awesome. When you do that way, you have a balance between both worlds, right?
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So, no, no. And why are we talking about it? Like, what? How is this related to meditation, to what we teach, to how we live? Like, how this all is connected to the classes that we do with the lives we live, and how meditation is connected to AI and to brain rot and all those things.
I think it's almost the antidote. I like the word antidote. Uh, it is we use the tools in our classes to develop that critical thinking, to be
Hmm.
more to build the correct mindset when you are start doing things. Like, if am I going to use an AI tool to do this? Yes or no? Just decide. Don't go as a default. Don't start just because you won't do it that way. You need to use it AI. So if you train your brain to build mindset, to to think by yourself, then you can work with AI helping you for that, not
Hmm.
the other way around.
Yeah, yeah, true. And I think it's also very important to take care of old people because sometimes they are lonely, they are by themselves, they don't understand the deepness of the algorithm, how dangerous the social media, for example, can be in our lives and kids as well. So it's quite of an obligation of our generation, since we created all those things like social media, AI, and etc., to take care of old people, because we already see a lot of old people addicted to games, to social media, and this kind of thing. And our kids, their brains are still being developed. They don't have this common sense. Sometimes people in our age don't have it as well, but they should. The youngers don't. So we have to be aware, we have to take care of them, to give this cutting point of usage of this technology. I remember when I was a kid, my mom didn't leave me watch TV the entire day. There was a limit. And then when the video games arrived, same thing. We had a limit. Uh, Other than that, we would play, we would go to the pool, we would go to the garden, we would do anything, but not being in the screen all the time. And we have to do that because now we have other things and other tools that some of them are made to be addictive. So let's take care of our beloved ones in order to keep their minds and their brains in a perfect function, right?
Correct, correct. And because it looks so real, right? The thing is, sometimes it's just a tiny detail, the six fingers in the hand, that is giving you the hint that that is not real. But sometimes it's really perfect. So it is very easy to fall in the trap of like the fakeism of AI. Is that video real? Yes or no? And so it is hard uh, to be able to identify what is real, what is not. So people that are less trained by age being older or younger, that can help even more because of that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
totally agree with that.
Okay. And if you want to be aware, if you want to develop this critical thinking, if you want to train your brain, I invite you to come and to do classes with us. And I'm sure you're going to love it. And beyond that, next week we're going to have a new challenge. We still have people searching us with the last challenge that we had, that was the meditation challenge. And now the challenge is going to be a physical one, a strength challenge. And if I can give you a hint about it, it's going to be, it's not just physical strength, it's going to be way more mental than physical. So be here, follow us, and watch the next podcast that we are going to launch this challenge. Anything else, Nuno?
That's it. You're invited. Next week, we're going to start that new challenge. Uh, and it's that it's gonna you're gonna use your body and your brain. So there's no AI that's going to replace you. It's gonna be it needs to be yourself. Like yourself as a word and yourself as two words. That's unreplaceable.
Exactly. Oh, exactly. Okay, so see you next week. Have a mindful week. And Nuno, see you next week as well. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Take care.